Dudley Moore was a British actor, comedian, and musician who left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Born in 1935, Moore began his career as a musician, studying at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. However, it was his talent for comedy that truly brought him fame. Moore first gained recognition as a member of the Beyond the Fringe comedy troupe, which also included future Monty Python member Peter Cook. The group's irreverent humor and sharp satire made them a sensation in both Britain and the United States. Moore's success in comedy led to a successful film career, with notable roles in films such as 10 and Arthur, for which he received an Academy Award nomination. He was known for his comedic timing, as well as his ability to play both dramatic and musical roles. In addition to his work in film and comedy, Moore was also a talented musician, releasing several albums and performing with notable musicians such as Cleo Laine and George Shearing. Throughout his career, Dudley Moore brought joy and laughter to millions of people around the world. His contributions to the entertainment industry will continue to be celebrated for generations to come. Dudley Moore was a beloved British actor, comedian, and musician. You might recognize him from his iconic role in the film 10 with Bo Derek. Moore's unique humor and charming personality have made him an enduring symbol of the entertainment industry. Do you remember the first work of Dudley Moore you watched? What is it about him that has made such a lasting impression? We would love to hear about your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this classic star. Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Throughout this video, we will be sharing many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Dudley Moore's life and career. So keep watching to learn more about this iconic actor. Dudley Moore was known for his exceptional talent and contributions to the entertainment industry. Despite his many accolades, he remained humble and dedicated to his craft. His work continues to resonate with audiences today, and his legacy lives on through his many memorable performances. So, whether you're a longtime fan of Dudley Moore or just discovering his work for the first time, there's no denying his impact on the world of entertainment. Let's take a closer look at the life and career of this legendary actor. Dudley Moore, a British actor and musician, was born in Dagenham, England in 1935. His father, John Moore, was a railway worker, and his mother, Ada Moore, was a secretary. Dudley was the youngest of 4 children and showed early musical talent. He began playing the piano at the age of 3 and was a church organist by the time he was 12. Moore's family was supportive of his musical pursuits, and he received formal training at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama in London. However, it was his love for comedy that truly set him on the path to stardom. He began performing in comedy clubs and on radio shows, where he developed his unique blend of humor and musicianship. One of Moore's earliest and most significant influences was the British comedy troupe Beyond the Fringe. The group, which included Peter Cook, Alan Bennett, and Jonathan Miller, was known for its irreverent humor and satirical sketches. Moore joined the group in 1961, and their performances at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe helped launch his career. Another key influence was director and producer Mike Nichols. Nichols cast Moore in his 1970 film Catch-22 and later in the hit film 10, which solidified Moore's status as a leading man in Hollywood. Nichols also encouraged Moore to pursue his musical talents, and the two collaborated on several projects, including a successful Broadway show, The Gospel According to Jerry Lewis. Throughout his career, Moore continued to be influenced by a variety of artists and genres, from classical music to jazz to contemporary pop. He was known for his versatility and his ability to seamlessly blend different styles and forms of entertainment. Despite his success, Moore remained humble and dedicated to his craft, always eager to learn and grow as an artist. Dudley Moore was a British actor, comedian, and musician who brought joy to many through his work. He was born in 1935 and began his career in the 1950s as a musician before transitioning to acting. Moore gained international fame in the 1970s and 1980s with his roles in films such as 10 and Arthur, where his comedic timing and charm shone through. Moore's contributions to the entertainment industry are still celebrated today. He was a master of physical comedy and had a unique ability to make audiences laugh, even in the most serious of scenes. His performances were not only entertaining, but also memorable, leaving a lasting impact on those who watched them. Despite facing personal challenges later in life, Including a battle with progressive supranuclear palsy, Moore remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of actors and comedians, and his work remains a testament to his talent and dedication. Overall, Dudley Moore was a significant figure in the entertainment industry, known for his comedic prowess and memorable performances. His contributions continue to be celebrated and appreciated by audiences around the world. Dudley Moore, the British actor and musician, discovered his passion for music and performance at a young age. Born in 1935, Moore was a small and sickly child who found solace in music. He began playing the piano when he was 6 years old and quickly showed a natural talent for the instrument. Moore's love for music led him to study at the prestigious Guildhall School of Music and Drama in London. During his time at Guildhall, Moore developed an interest in acting and began performing in student productions. He was particularly drawn to comedy and quickly gained a reputation as a talented comedic actor. After graduating from Guildhall, Moore began performing in small theater productions and worked as a musician in various jazz clubs around London. In the early 1960s, Moore's career began to take off. He started performing in television shows and films, and his unique blend of humor and musical talent made him a standout performer. Moore's big break came in 1968 when he was cast in the hit British television show Not Only but also alongside Peter Cook. The show was a huge success, and Moore's career as a comedic actor was solidified. Throughout his career, Moore continued to pursue his passion for music. He released several successful jazz albums and even composed the score for several films, including the hit movie 10 in 1979. Moore's ability to balance his love for music and acting made him a beloved and enduring figure in the entertainment industry. In conclusion, Dudley Moore's passion for music and performance was ignited at a young age, and he spent his life pursuing his creative interests. From his early days at Guildhall to his successful career in film and television, Moore's unique talents and infectious humor made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Dudley Moore gained significant recognition for his role as George Webber in the 1979 film 10, which was the 10th highest grossing film of that year and Julie Andrews' 10th movie appearance. Interestingly, both Moore and Andrews had made their 10th film appearance in these respective productions. While Andrews had only one film credit in the 1970s prior to 10, Moore had become a more seasoned actor, appearing in the British production The Tamarind Seed in 1974. Later, Moore took on the role of Arthur Bach in the 1981 film Arthur. Initially, the producers sought an American actor for the part, but after several high-profile actors declined, Moore was offered the role. Sadly, Dudley Moore passed away and was interred in Hillside Cemetery, Scotch Plains, New Jersey. His contributions to the film industry remain noteworthy, and his performances continue to be celebrated. Dudley Moore, the British actor and musician, faced numerous challenges on his path to success. Born in 1935, Moore grew up in a working-class family and struggled financially during his early years. Despite these hardships, he pursued his passion for music and acting, demonstrating resilience and determination. Moore's journey to fame was not without obstacles. In his early career, he encountered skepticism from industry professionals who doubted his potential. However, he refused to let this discourage him. Instead, he honed his craft, perfecting his skills in music and comedy. Moore's creative solutions to these challenges were instrumental in his success. For instance, he turned to jazz music as a way to make a living while pursuing his acting career. He played in various jazz clubs and even formed his own band, which helped him gain recognition and build a following. In addition to his musical talents, Moore's comedic abilities set him apart from his peers. He developed a unique comedic style that combined wit, charm, and physical comedy. This distinctive approach earned him roles in various stage productions and films, further solidifying his place in the entertainment industry. Despite the obstacles he faced, Dudley Moore persevered and became a successful actor and musician. His resilience and creative problem-solving serve as an inspiration to aspiring artists and a reminder that success is possible even in the face of adversity. Dudley Moore replaced George Segal in the movie 10 after Segal disagreed with the director's decision to add a musical sequence featuring Julie Andrews. The production was halted until Moore was available, but Segal's scenes in Mexico were kept in the final cut. And Arthur Moore, an accomplished pianist, would often play the piano in Liza Minnelli's dressing room, with Minnelli or Jill Eikenberry sometimes joining in to sing. Initially, Moore was set to star in Mannequin as an older storekeeper, but the role eventually went to Andrew McCarthy. Despite this, Moore's career as an actor and musician continued to thrive. Dudley Moore's career had several breakthrough moments that showcased his versatile talent as an actor and musician. In the late 1960s, Moore gained recognition for his work in the British television comedy, Not Only But Also, which he co-created and starred in with Peter Cook. This show helped establish Moore as a prominent figure in comedy and led to more opportunities in film and television. One of Moore's most groundbreaking roles was in the 1978 Filmfoul play, where he starred alongside Goldie Hawn. His performance as a bumbling British musician and detective was well received by audiences and critics alike, and it solidified his status as a leading man in Hollywood. In 1981, Moore starred in the romantic comedy Arthur, which became a massive success and earned him a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor. The film showcased Moore's comedic timing and his ability to portray vulnerable and endearing characters. Arthur remains one of Moore's most iconic roles and is still celebrated for its humor and heart. Moore's collaborators and peers often spoke highly of his talent and impact on the industry. Actor and comedian Steve Martin, who co-starred with Moore in the 1984 film All of Me, described him as one of the great comedians of our time and praised his extraordinary ability to make people laugh. Director Mike Nichols, who worked with Moore on the 1970 film Catch-22, also spoke highly of him. He said, "Dudley is a great actor, a great musician, and a great comedian. He has an extraordinary range and a rare gift for making people laugh." Despite his success, Moore struggled with personal demons, including alcoholism, which affected his career and health in later years. However, his impact on the entertainment industry and his contributions to comedy and music continue to be celebrated and remembered. Dudley Moore, born in 1935, was a British actor and musician who faced numerous hardships throughout his life. He was born in London and had a tough childhood, as his father abandoned the family when he was only 3 years old. Moore was diagnosed with a condition called celiac disease, which made it difficult for him to digest food properly. Moore's talent for music was evident from an early age. He began playing the piano when he was 6 years old and later attended the Guildhall School of Music and Drama in London. However, his passion for music was overshadowed by his love for acting. Moore's personal life was marked by several marriages and relationships. He was married 4 times and had several high-profile relationships, including one with actress Tuesday Weld. Despite his success in his career, Moore struggled with alcoholism, which put a strain on his personal relationships. Moore's struggles with alcoholism were well documented, and he underwent treatment several times throughout his life. In 1999, he was diagnosed with progressive supranuclear palsy, a rare neurological disorder that affects movement and speech. Moore's health continued to decline, and he passed away in 2002 at the age of 66. One lesser-known fact about Moore is that he was an accomplished musician. He composed the score for several of his films, including Bedazzled and Foul Play. Moore was also a talented jazz pianist and released several albums throughout his career. Despite his struggles, Moore remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. His talent for comedy and his charming personality endeared him to audiences around the world. Today, he is remembered for his contributions to film and music, as well as his resilience in the face of adversity. Dudley Moore, a beloved British actor, is known for his unique approach to comedy and acting. He had a knack for physical comedy and could play both dramatic and comedic roles with ease. Moore's creative process often involved a lot of improvisation, allowing him to bring a fresh and spontaneous energy to his performances. His comedic style was often characterized by a sense of playful mischief and a willingness to look silly, which endeared him to audiences. Moore's personal experiences, including his background in music and his struggles with alcoholism, often informed his work, adding depth and nuance to his characters. Despite his success in Hollywood, Moore remained grounded and true to his British roots. He once said, "I'm an Englishman, and I have an Englishman's sense of humor." This worldview was reflected in his work, which often featured dry wit and self-deprecating humor. Moore's approach to acting was unique in that he was able to balance humor and drama, often within the same performance. He had a natural charisma and charm that made him a joy to watch on screen. In summary, Dudley Moore's artistic vision and process were characterized by his improvisational style, his ability to balance humor and drama, and his willingness to draw upon his personal experiences to inform his work. His unique approach to acting has left a lasting impact on the industry and continues to be celebrated today. Dudley Moore was known for his comedic talent and his ability to play various roles. In 1984, he was offered $4 million to portray Zoltar in Supergirl, but turned it down and recommended his friend Peter Cook for the role of Nigel instead. Moore is best remembered for his portrayal of Arthur Bach in the 1981 film Arthur. After Linda, played by Liza Minnelli, first meets Arthur, she comments that he looks like one of Santa's little helpers. Interestingly, Moore played the part of Patch, one of Santa's elves, in Santa Claus the movie in 1985. Despite the success of Arthur, Moore disowned its sequel, Arthur 2 on the Rocks, which was released in 1988. Peter Cook, who co-starred with Moore in the original film, would tease him by saying that he preferred the sequel to the original. Dudley Moore was a British actor and comedian best known for his roles in films like Arthur and 10. He was highly influential in the industry for his unique comedic style, which often involved physical comedy and hilarious one-liners. Moore's impact can still be seen today in the work of many modern comedians. Industry expert Roger Lewis described Moore as a genius of timing and delivery who could make the simplest line funny. Moore's ability to find humor in everyday situations and deliver it with impeccable timing was truly groundbreaking. Moore's influence can also be seen in the way he approached his characters. He had a knack for playing lovable, yet flawed characters who were both relatable and memorable. His performance in Arthur as a wealthy drunken playboy is a prime example of this. Actress Helen Mirren, who starred alongside Moore in Arthur, spoke about his impact on her career. She said, "Dudley was such a generous actor and a brilliant comedian. Working with him was a real privilege and an education." Moore's influence extended beyond just acting and comedy. He was also a talented musician and composer, which often informed his comedic work. His love for music can be seen in films like Arthur and 10, where he played piano and incorporated music into his performances. In conclusion, Dudley Moore was a highly influential figure in the world of film and comedy. His unique comedic style, memorable characters, and musical talents have left a lasting impact on the industry and continue to inspire artists today. Dudley Moore played the wealthy and charming Arthur Bach in the movie Arthur, where 4 different endings were shot, causing uncertainty for director Steve Gordon during editing. Moore objected to a rough cut that emphasized his character's relationship with Hobson over Linda. Moore's personal life was marred by controversy during his marriage to Nicole Rothschild, who claimed that he heavily used crystal methamphetamine and marijuana. In 10, Moore's character, George Weber, popularized Maurice Ravel's classical piece Bolero during a love scene with Bo Derek. The music's title began with the same letters as Derek's first name, creating a connection that was further capitalized on in the movie Bolero in 1984. The movie 10 was one of 2 films with the same title released during the early mid-1980s, the other being Claude Lelouch's Bolero in 1981. Dudley Moore, the British actor and musician, led a fascinating life outside of the spotlight. He had a deep love for classical music and was an accomplished jazz pianist. In his personal time, he would often play the piano and compose music, which greatly influenced his acting career. Moore brought his musical talents to the big screen in several films, such as 10 and Arthur, where he showcased his skills on the piano. Moore was also known for his philanthropic efforts. He was passionate about helping those in need and used his platform to make a difference. He was a strong supporter of various charities, including organizations that focused on medical research and helping children with disabilities. Moore's personal values of compassion and kindness were evident in his charitable work. In addition to his love for music and philanthropy, Moore was an avid reader and had a deep appreciation for literature. He was particularly interested in history and would often read books about different time periods and cultures. This interest in history and different cultures was reflected in his acting career, as he took on a variety of roles that allowed him to explore different time periods and settings. Overall, Dudley Moore's personal values and interests greatly informed his work as an actor and musician. His love for music, philanthropy, and literature shaped his career and allowed him to make a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Before becoming a well-known actor, Dudley Moore was a pianist in the Johnny Dankworth Band. His musical talents were also showcased in the film 10, where he played the character George Weber and composed music for a stage production titled Dreamboat, which was reminiscent of the showboat sound. In addition to his acting career, Moore was also considered to voice the character Zazu in the animated film The Lion King. His versatility and contributions to the entertainment industry have been appreciated by many, but he remains humble and focused on his craft. Moore's work has touched the lives of many, leaving a lasting impact that continues to resonate with audiences today. His ability to captivate audiences with his music and acting skills has made him a beloved figure in the industry. Despite his many accolades, Moore remains down to earth and committed to his passion for entertaining others. Dudley Moore was a highly talented actor and musician known for his comedic roles and his skills on the piano. His legacy in the entertainment industry is marked by his ability to make people laugh and his exceptional musical talent. For those aspiring to follow in his footsteps, Moore would likely advise them to hone their craft and never stop learning. He was known for his dedication to perfecting his skills, both as an actor and a musician. Moore would also encourage aspiring professionals to embrace their unique talents and to not be afraid to take risks. He was not afraid to be silly or to play against type, which endeared him to audiences and made him a beloved figure in the industry. In terms of his own future contributions, it's important to note that Moore is no longer with us, having passed away in 2022. However, his work continues to entertain and inspire new generations of fans. His legacy serves as a reminder of the power of comedy and the importance of pursuing one's passions. Overall, Dudley Moore's legacy is a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and a healthy sense of humor. His contributions to the entertainment industry will continue to be celebrated for years to come. Let's take a moment to talk about the talented Dudley Moore. He was an incredible actor and comedian who left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. His work in films like Arthur and 10 brought laughter and joy to many. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Dudley Moore's career and legacy. What was your favorite performance of his? Did you enjoy his comedic timing or his musical talents? Share your memories and opinions in the comments below. If you found this discussion enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing this post with your friends. Your support helps us create more content celebrating the lives and works of influential figures in entertainment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions and interesting topics. Together, let's celebrate the creative spirits who have shaped the world of entertainment.